The AI is wrong.
The 2026 World Cup is expanding to a scale we have never seen before. 48 teams will play 104 matches spread across the entirety of North America. With a tournament this massive, predicting an outcome feels impossible. Yet, the world's most advanced supercomputers at Opta and Goldman Sachs have already run the numbers and identified a definitive winner. According to their massive datasets of historical ELO ratings, a system measuring team strength based on past results, that winner is Spain. This chart shows exactly how heavily the math favors them. Opta gives Spain a 16.1% chance of taking the trophy, while Goldman Sachs projects a 26% probability of victory, leaving the rest of the field far behind. But there is a massive blind spot in these calculations. It's a historical anomaly known as the favorites curse. Pre-tournament favorites routinely collapse once they step onto the global stage. Since France hoisted the trophy in 1998, the team anointed as the pre-tournament favorite has won the World Cup exactly once. That single exception over the last 25 years, Spain's 2010 squad. Relying purely on static mathematics to predict a volatile tournament is a trap. Analysts and fans who trust these algorithms are ignoring the structural realities of the game. To understand why the models fail, we have to look at how they are built. These are ex-ante models, meaning they predict outcomes before an event happens by feeding purely on static, historical match data. The expansion of the 2026 tournament introduces a variable these models struggle to process, the new round of 32 knockout stage. Adding an extra single elimination match to the schedule increases the chance that a superior team has a bad day and goes home. Then there are the physical realities that algorithms completely ignore. The grueling travel demands across the United States, Canada, and Mexico will force teams to cross multiple time zones in a matter of days. Combine that travel with extreme physiological stressors, like playing at high-altitude environments in Mexico City, which burns through a player's stamina late in a match. When you pair an expanded knockout bracket with exhausting continental travel, the survival rate of top-tier favorites drops significantly. Supercomputer percentages are inherently brittle. They operate under the assumption that a team will maintain optimal health throughout an entire month of brutal competition. For Spain, the entire offensive strategy is built to funnel through teenage prodigy Lamine Yamal. Yamal's recent hamstring injury scare exposes the razor-thin margin for error in Spain's World Cup campaign. The loss of an elite starter causes a statistical ripple effect. If you remove the central node of a team's tactical structure, it shatters the mathematical forecast. Because mathematical models cannot accurately account for human fragility and sudden injury, betting on a clear favorite remains a massive statistical gamble. These mathematical vulnerabilities at the top of the bracket create the exact conditions underdogs need to move through the field in 2026. The analytics community points to Morocco as the prime dark horse, backed by their history of taking down elite opponents in 2022. Then there is Norway, a dangerous statistical outlier with a 3.5% chance to win, driven almost entirely by the scoring power of Erling Haaland. But the ultimate underdog test case is New Zealand's all-whites. They enter the tournament as the lowest-ranked qualifier in the entire field. Yet New Zealand made a strategic decision to set their base camp in San Diego. By staying on the coast, they avoid thousands of miles of transit, preserving a level of stamina that other teams will burn in the air. Supercomputers can calculate ELO ratings and simulate historical brackets. But the true mathematical certainty in the 2026 World Cup is chaos.
The 2026 World Cup expansion changes everything. Opta and Goldman Sachs